Walt Whitman, born on May 31st, 1819 in West Hills, Huntington Town, Long Island, he was considered the most important and influential American poet of the 19th century. Whitman was referred to as the Poet of America, as well as other nicknames such as the Great Explorer and the Father of Free Verse. To start from the beginning, Whitman was the second born out of 9 children. He was born into a Puritan family that unfortunately struggled financially. This would lead to Whitman leaving school at the very young age of 12 and start working as a printer. From here, beginning in 1836, just at the age of 17, for about 5 years, Whitman taught school in Long Island as well as running newspapers. And during this time, he would found the weekly newspaper Long Islander. By 1842, Whitman would turn to journalism. This would be the beginning of a new journey for him that would lead to him publishing his first writings of poetry and his most famous work, Leaves of Grass. Published in 1855 and would later be expanded throughout his life, Leaves of Grass would forever be known for breaking literary traditions. In Leaves of Grass, which contained 9 separate editions, the first including Song of Myself, included incredibly bold themes such as the body, identity, democracy, sex, religion, and even those not so obviously bold like nature. In addition, Whitman would write his poetry in free verse, which came from the rhythms of Native American speech. Whitman would purposely go against formal literary techniques. He did this to express his belief in individualism. Although Whitman was born into a Puritan family, he was not a Puritan himself. He strongly believed in inclusion, he believed in the abolition of politics, and ultimately wanted equality, diversity, and connections amongst all people in the world. In fact, in 1863, Whitman would serve as a volunteer aide in hospitals, ministering to the needs of the sick and wounded due to the Civil War. Participating in an extremely important historical event and in the way that he did would heavily influence his later work. This would give him an even deeper sense of human suffering and compassion, and would allow him to create even more strong and emotional bonds with both men and women. Whitman died on March 26, 1892 in Camden due to severe sickness, but he would leave behind an empowering shared human experience through poetry. Ultimately, Whitman's poetry would speak of his strong beliefs for him. Not only did he bring to light the beauty, but also mystery of everyday life amongst all kinds of people in the world, he challenged literary norms and would forever be remembered for pushing the boundaries within American literature.